Welcome to the lecture series of Basic Electrical Engineering. The subject code is ECE 101. The topic of today's video is transient response. In transient response video, we will discuss about the transient analysis, introduction, and how the transient response works in the R, L, and C networks. What do you mean by the transient response? Transient response is the response of the circuit from the instant of switching to the attachment of steady state. In order to study the response with respect to time, the switching instant intake as time origin, that is t is equals to 0. Here I want to elaborate what do you mean by the transient response. When basically the circuit changes its stage from one stage to the another stage, there is a transaction, means there is a response change of the circuit, that is known as transient response. Initially we consider as t0 as the time origin. For example, as I will show you in the graph, if we are having this 0, we are having the time on the x-axis. When we switch on the circuit, it will start working at t is equals to 0. The time before t0, just before t0, is known as this t0 negative. This is just before closing, means जब हम स्विच को क्लोज करते हैं उससे जस्ट पहले जो हमारा रिस्पॉन्स होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड t इज इक्वल्स टू 0 माइनस. और जब हम स्विच को क्लोज करते हैं उसके इमीडिएट बाद जो हमारा रिस्पॉन्स होता है, दैट इज 0 प्लस t0 प्लस. सो एग्जाम्पल, here two important terms, t is equals to 0 minus, that is just before closing, t is equals to 0 plus just after closing. In this graph I have explained what do you mean by that. Here as shown in the example, we are having the R and L connected with each other, and we are having a voltage source here and a switch here. The switch will close when t is equals to 0. The response of the circuit just before t is equals to 0 is known as t is equals to 0 minus, and when the switch closed, the response just after closing the circuit is known as t is equals to 0 plus 1. This shows here in this circuit, it shows when the switch is closed, the response is t is equals to 0 plus. And it shows we are having the R and L and the voltage source. But when we are talking about just before, it means that the switch is not closed, switch is not connected, and we are not having any current response in the circuit. So this is the circuit for t is equals to 0 minus, that is called just before t is equals to 0. In this case, voltage supply at t0 negative is equals to 0, means there is no voltage supply. Now there are three elements we are talking about. In the transient response we are having the main three components: the resistance, inductance, and capacitance. First of all, when we are talking about the resistance component, resistance allows sudden change in current and voltage. For example, as shown in this circuit, we are having a voltage source, a switch, and a resistance. Let's say the resistance is of 5 ohm and the voltage is 20 volt, and we are having the switch. When the switch is open, there is no current flowing in the circuit, means IR 0 negative is equals to 0, means when this is open, when this switch is open, there is no current, means I0 negative is equals to 0. But when this switch is closed, it means that the circuit is complete and the current is flowing, means I is equals to V upon R is 20 upon 5 is equals to 4 ampere currents flowing. Means when the button switch is open, the current is 0, and when the switch is on, the current is 4 ampere. It means that the current IR 0 plus just after the button on is not equals to the before button on. So similarly, the voltage after switching on is not equals to the voltage before switching on. So this is about the resistance. Then inductance. Inductance will not allow sudden changes in current but allows a sudden change in voltage. Means there is no change in the current in the circuit, but there is a change in voltage. Means that IL load the inductance current at 0 plus is equals to inductance current 0 minus, but voltages are not same. Means that when we are having the button on, switch on, the currents are same. It does not gives the instant response. It will take time to change the current value, but the voltage response changes instantly. Similarly, we are talking about the capacitor. Capacitors will not allow sudden changes in voltages but allow sudden changes in current. Means IC 0 plus is not equals to IC 0 negative, but voltages are same before and after. So inductors and capacitors are energy storage devices, hence they may have stored energy prior to switching instant. Switch होने से पहले they are having some stored energy in the inductors and capacitors. The response of the circuit due to the stored energy alone without external source is called natural or source free response. The response of the circuit is divided into two parts. The one is source free response and the another one is the forced response. What do you mean by the source free response and forced response? As the response of the circuit due to the stored energy, when we are not having any external source, but the circuit the components inductance and capacitors are already charged because of their previous stored energy, that is called source free response. But when the response of the circuit is due to external source, the voltage source we applied at the circuit is called forced response. Then how the RL and C respond in S domain. S domain is our Laplace transform. So here we are discussing the parameters one by one. The first one is resistance. Resistance, when it is in time domain, we are having this resistance. The current I is flowing, the voltage is V and this is R. But when we are talking in the time domain, it is IS. In the S domain, it is S, and R is this, and this is the voltage in S domain. Inductance, this is for the inductance. It shows current I is flowing, the current is converted into IS in S domain, and inductance L is becoming this. L is our SL and voltage is Vs. And when without initial current, first we are considering there is no initial current in this inductance. So this is the response when we are having the initial current. I0 is equals to I0. This is I0, means the initial current in the inductance. But when we are having the initial current, here again we are having the two conditions. Source and initial currents are in same direction. When this is our source current and this is initial current, both are flowing in the same direction. In this case, we are having the in S domain, this is the current in S domain, this is SLS for the inductance, this is the source current SLIS, and this is our initial current. So if we write down the equation, Vs is our voltage, source voltage, and this is equals to S, this here the voltage drop, SLIS minus this voltage drop, L into I naught. I naught is equals to, I naught means the initial current is equals to capital I naught. Fine. So we replace this small I0 with the capital I0. The equation will become SLIS minus LI naught. So this is when we are having the initial current and source current both in the same direction. The third one, next case, is when we are having the current directions opposite, means the current are flowing in the opposite direction. The source current is flowing in this direction and the initial current is flowing in the opposite direction. So when we convert into the S plane, this is our source, the positive negative, but as if you see here in the previous diagram, it is negative, it is negative positive, so that's why we are having here minus sign. Fine. So we are talking about this. Vs is equals to, the equation will become this voltage source is equals to the voltage drop across this inductance SLIS minus minus LI naught. I naught is equals to minus I naught because the current is flowing in the opposite direction. So when we put this value into the equation, it will become Vs is equals to SLIS plus LI naught. Fine. Then next parameter is capacitor. Without initial voltage, when there is no initial voltage in the capacitor, then this is the source current, this is the voltage, and it is written in the S domain, it is written as I 1 upon SC, as the inductance is written as 1 upon, I will show you, in the S domain inductance is written as L, in S domain it is written as SL, and capacitor in S domain it is written as 1 upon SC. So as here it is 1 upon SC. So this is the condition, voltage equation when the initial voltage is not given. Then next when we are having with initial voltage, the polarity of initial voltage and the polarity of voltage across the capacitor are same, means the voltage across this capacitor and the initial voltage both are in the same polarity, means plus and minus directions. When we are talking in the S domain, it will become Is is the source current and this is the voltage drop across the capacitor 1 upon SC IS, and capacitor is written as 1 upon SC, and this is the voltage source, initial voltage source plus minus 1 V naught by S, and when we write the equation it will become Vs is equals to 1 upon SC IS plus V naught upon S, and when we replace this with the V naught, it will become V naught V0 upon S minus V0 upon S, because it is plus minus. Because of this polarity, here we got the minus sign. Then next condition, when polarities of initial voltage and polarity of the voltage across capacitor are different, means we are having this is minus plus the polarities of initial voltage, and these are the polarities of the source voltage, so both are in opposite direction, and when we write the equation it will become IS our source current, and this is the voltage drop across the capacitor, and this is the voltage drop across of voltage drop, initial voltage drop. Because of opposite polarity it is drawn as minus plus, so because of this we are having this equation. Then after that we have effect of switching, means how we represent the resistors, inductors and capacitors in its initial and in its final condition in the circuit. When we are talking about the resistor, when t is equals to 0, it is considered as the part component of the circuit, so it is considered as R. And when t is equals to infinity, it is considered as the R. But in the case of inductor, when the initial condition t is equals to 0 in the circuit, it is considered as open circuit, and when t is equals to infinity, it is considered as short circuit. We will discuss this thing with example also, but this thing is very important to keep in mind, that whenever we are having the inductor in the circuit at the initial condition, when t is equals to 0, it is considered as open circuit, but when it is at the t is equals to infinity, it is considered as short circuit. And same for capacitor, it is considered as short circuit at initial condition, and it is considered as open circuit at t is equals to infinity. For remembrance, how to remember this thing, how to keep this thing in mind, this is the formula, this is the way to remember. IOS, I means inductance, is open when t is equals to 0, and it is short when t is equals to infinity. Similarly, CSO, capacitor, when short circuit, t is equals to 0, it is considered as short circuit, and open circuit when t is equals to infinity. IOS and CSO, these two things are kept in mind while solving the numericals and while solving the circuits. Then after that, important Laplace formulas, because we are solving the derivations using Laplace formula. So here I have written some important formulas. These are this is in the time domain, and this is in the Laplace transform. 1 is equals to in Laplace transform is 1 by s, and t is equals to 1 by s square, and then e raised to power at is equals to 1 upon st, e raised to power minus at is equals to 1 upon st. Similarly, there are some inverse Laplace transform formulas. So before solving the derivations, one we should know the Laplace transforms. We should know how the S plane is working. So this is all about the transient response of the circuits. In this we talked about the behavior of the resistor, inductance and capacitors, how they work in S domain, and how we consider the initial time conditions, means just when we are having the switch in the circuit, what is the response of the circuit just before switching on and just after switching on. So this is all about your today's lecture. So with this, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this lecture.